Alta families, Mr. Coley here. Welcome to the March 2010 edition of ColeyCast, my monthly video message to the Alta Murrieta community. Let's jump right in, talk about the exciting things we've got planned for the month of March. As always, be sure to go to our website, calendar page at altamurrieta.org. That's going to give you a complete listing of all the things we've got planned for the month. I'm just going to highlight a few of them right now in this video. The first one is Dr. Seuss Week is going to be the first week of March 2nd through the 6th. We're going to be having different themed days. Look for a flyer coming home from PTA that talks about what each day's theme is. It's going to be things like Crazy Sock Day, wearing red and blue for thing 1 and thing 2, things like that. So again, look for a flyer coming home from PTA. Also check out our website. We've got the flyer available on the website as well. Next PTA event on March 20th, we've got the Spring Carnival coming. That's going to be a Friday night from 5 to 8 p.m. If you've been to our carnival before, this is going to be amazing, and they're doing it a little bit differently, which I think you're going to love. They are having unlimited wristbands this year. You can buy a wristband for your student for $8 pre-sale, $10 at the door. And if you've got more than one child here at Alta, it's $8 for the first one and then $6 for each additional wristband. $10 at the door, so you save a few bucks if you order early, and again, $6 for each additional wristband, and that's unlimited. Once you come to the carnival, if you've got your wristband, that's going to let your kiddos, they get to play all the games, all the booze, unlimited times, which is great. Parents, you do not need to purchase a wristband, but parents or guardians, you do need to accompany your child to the carnival. So we hope to see you there. That's going to be, again, Wednesday, March 20th, Spring Carnival, 5 to 8 p.m. You can get your unlimited wristbands, pre-sale, $8 each, $6 for an additional wristband, or you can get them at the door for $10. Then we've got for our TK, first and second grade, for our primary classrooms, your open house is going to be on March 26th. So we hope to see you then from 6 to 7 p.m. Transitional kindergarten, first and second grade classes only from 6 to 7 p.m. on the 26th. Come on by your classroom, get to see the amazing things that your students have been learning. They're going to showcase that for you on that night. And finally, spring break is coming up at the end of the month, March 30th through April 3rd. Remember, it's only 1 week this year, just like it was last year. 1 week of spring break. That's March 30th through April 3rd. School will resume on Monday, April 6th. So again, check out the calendar page for a complete listing of the events we've got planned. And the one thing I just wanted to kind of highlight and talk about and remind everybody about is our school's electronic devices policy. We know that so many of our students have phones, which is great. Great tool to let moms and dads stay in touch with the kids at the end of the day. Hey, I'm going to meet you at the corner, or you need to walk home today, or you're going to go home with grandma, whatever that is. Fantastic tools for that. But we're reminding all of our students and our families that the policy at our school during the day, so it's phones need to be off and away during the day. So, and the reason for that policy, the reason for that rule is we don't want it to be a distraction during the day. We don't want it to get in the way of instruction. Now, an exception to that policy would be if a teacher is having students use something like that for instructional purposes. For example, sometimes in our upper grade classrooms, we'll have students using their phones to play a Kahoot or a Quizzes game. Those are different things that teachers use to engage students in the learning process. If that's happening under direct teacher supervision, totally okay. We encourage something like that. But what we don't want to have happen is students playing games in class, playing games at recess, texting or making calls during the school day. If it's an emergency, if your son or daughter's not feeling well, they can let their teacher know and we will call home. If you have to get a message to your child, you can go ahead and call into the office and we will get that to your child. But what we don't want to have happening, and what we're seeing happening sometimes, is kids are texting mom or dad during the school day. They're saying, oh, I don't feel well. They're going to the bathroom and they're texting mom or they're calling mom or dad. If they don't feel well, again, we want them to go through the proper channels, let their teacher know. We'll send them up to Miss Shauna in the health office. And if they're not feeling well and they're sick, we will give you a call. And if they go up to the health office, we're going to give you a call anyway. Okay, so just a reminder, if you can encourage your son or daughter, remember, off and away. If they have a phone, the phones need to be off and away during the day, not just on silent mode, not just muted. It needs to be completely off. And moms and dads, I'm asking for your help with this. If your child forgets to turn off their phone, please don't text your child during the school day. Because if you do that and they've forgotten to turn off their phone, we're putting that child in a difficult position where now, I know the rule is I'm not supposed to use my phone during the day, but mom's texting me, should I answer? We don't want to put them in a situation where they're having to make that choice. So again, if you need to get a message to mom or to your child, call the office and we will be sure to get that to your student. And if you can remind your kiddos off and away during the day. And again, that also applies. We're now starting to see a lot of kids with smart watches. The same policy applies there. They should not be using a watch like that during the day to text or to make calls or anything like that. Once again, the purpose is it's a distraction. It's getting in the way of instruction. We have phones here. If we need to get messages, we'll get that out to you. And if you need to let them know something, like I said, where to go home, where to walk, or who's picking them up at the end of the day, call the office and we will be sure to get that message to them, okay? If you have any questions about that, you know where I work. Please feel free to stop on by the office or give me a call. I'd be happy to talk about that with you. And again, as always, if you haven't already followed us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, be sure to follow us there because we do constant updates and reminders about things like Dr. Seuss Week and the Carnival. We put those out on our social media channels. So if you're a social media user, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, be sure to follow us. Once again, thank you everyone for your support. Alta is the amazing place that it is because of the students, the parents, and the staff that we have. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have a good one.